Okay, so I guess since I'll just like kind of demonstrate that now because now there's someone actually asking about it. So I built a whole system. Yeah, so I built this whole system where there's multiple life bars running, kind of like if you think about in like Soundable Text how there's like a normal life bar and then a hard life bar. So I have an easy one, the normal one, and a hard one. So if I go into a song, I'll try to find something that just starts right away with the stream. Like if I go into a song with the default settings, it starts, what it shows starts on the, like you'll notice the life bar is red. That's the hard life bar, that's what it's watching right now. And when that fails, it turns white and then it turns green. So, basically, watch now if we go here, you can see the graphs for each one of the life bars. And so they're all basically just three different, they kind of have like different metrics for each one that are like all running at the same time. Depending on which, so like you can fill the red life bar and then finish with the regular one and it'll just say clear. But if you finish with the red life bar above 0, and then it'll give you a hard clear. If you finish with only the green life bar above 0, you'll get an easy clear, and that's what it'll say instead of where it says failed here. So yeah, so the thing that's kind of neat about this though, so I'll show like, I'll try to give like a quickish example. Alright, I'll just play this. So there's two options here. There's preferred life bar is which one it shows by default. So like the one, like I have this set to hard, so the red life bar is what it shows from the beginning. If I pick easy here, it'll show the green life bar for the whole, like it'll just show that by default, and that's what it shows on the step statistics as well. So if I just play through the song like this, so you'll notice in gameplay you're only watching the easy life bar because that's the setting I chose. But when I get to evaluation, you can see that all three life bars are still running and like they're just not visible because of the setting. So as you can see, I still got the hard clear. So picking which preferred life bar doesn't affect which ones are actually running and which type of clear you'll actually get at the end of the song. So that's a pretty cool thing about it. If you don't want to be distracted by, the hard changing to normal and then the normal changing to easy, you can just watch whichever one you want and you'll get the evaluation either way. So that's a pretty neat thing there. Yeah, thanks, man. So the other option, because there's two options for this. There's the other option. I feel like you shouldn't want to I want to try to get this across as well as I can. Like you shouldn't want to change the failing life bar unless you have really specific intentions, because it's gonna record whether you get a hard clear or a normal clear either way. So but if you very specifically only care about I want to know what my score was when the hard life bar failed. So if you just absolutely don't care about anything happening once a certain life bar fails, you can set that to the failing life bar. So and then you'll just be insta failed as soon as that life bar hits 0. So if I were to pick next hardest, in this case, it would make normal be the failing life bar. So it would change to normal, and then it would never go easy. But if I pick this, that means so you can see just like before, it's viewing the hard life bar from the beginning. If I play for a little bit, but I'm like, oh man, I can't keep up with this chart. It never changed at all. It just, because I set failing LifeBar to hard, it just locks it at fail as soon as the hard LifeBar is 0. And then on evaluation, it also will only show the hard LifeBar in that case, because the idea of the failing LifeBar setting is that you just don't care what happens after that LifeBar empties. So that's the deal with that. So this took me a while to build, but I'm like pretty happy with how it's shaping up. And I have like the type of, so you know, like in DDR and even like 2DX or Sound Voltex, how it records the like type of clear separately from your grade. So as you can see here, this is another thing that you might not have picked up on. There's no grade of F in my theme now. Like, I actually have, the grade system is not what Stepmania normally gives you. So the grade of D is just so the grade of D here is just like the range of score from 0 to like just like 0 to 70. So there's no failing grade because you get a clear type of failed if you fail a song, and it records your clear type separately from your grade. So like like it's in under clear types is also like the full combo metal type thing. So like how DDR has, like, you can get a PFC on a song and it records that you have the PFC and it shows the lamp, right? But then you can raise that score without a PFC, but you'll still have the PFC lamp. It's not tied to your high score. So that's the same thing I'm doing here. I have clear types, which include the full combo tiers, as a separate thing that's not tied to your high score. So like if I got like a full combo with like a 96, but then I raised the score to like a 98, but I didn't full combo it, the metal that would be reflected, which has no, I don't have any graphics for the metals yet, obviously that's later on, but what it would show would be your best clear type that you've gotten. They're two separate things, the grades and the clear type. So yeah, I mean, so the main difference, it is inspired by like the systems in like 2DX and Sound Voltex. The main difference, as I showed already, is that they're all running no matter what option you pick. So like in Sound Voltex, you have to choose excessive gauge in order to get a hard clear. In my system, it doesn't matter which one you choose as preferred because the hard LifeBar is running anyway. So it'll give you the hard LifeBar even though you didn't see it in gameplay if you still passed under those constraints. That's the main distinction. But other than that, yeah, it's like the same sort of idea as like 2DX like LifeBar tiers. Yeah, so and the actual metrics I have right now are obviously up in the air. Like the hard LifeBar seems pretty decently balanced. Like I was playing on keyboard and getting like hard fails with normal clears on like 24s on keyboard. So like it seems like there's a significant like difference between them if you're pushing your difficulty. But yeah, so that's that whole system.